What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to another Madden 20 video for you guys. Here today, we got a huge market crash inside of Madden 20 Ultimate Team. So I'm gonna go ahead and just show you guys starting off how it happened, or the crash prices and everything like that, and then kind of explaining why it happened, showing you guys the method that was being used. I've heard that they took out some sets and things like that. I personally can't find anything that says they took out sets, but because of the market crash, I think maybe they put them back in and just crashed the market instead. That way to try to get it so that maybe it's just not as good of a money-making method. Personally, I didn't use it as a money-making method. I never actually really used it. I didn't really know about it too much until the last couple days. And I just don't have the coins to kind of do it. But that being said, let's go ahead and get right into it. So we're just going to show you the prices, like I said, first. So we'll just start off with the 94, 95s. And just show you how cheap everything is right now. As you can see, and this is obviously not filtered, so it might be a little bit higher, but you can get some of these players pretty cheap. And I mean, these are 95s going for 250k. A lot of them, even the new players like Ben and everything like that, are going for 250k. I know in the realm of things, it seems like the prices haven't been completely crashed. And different overalls have definitely got affected differently. They're trying to, crash certain prices. And on top of that, think about it. If you were to buy a legend bundle and you pull a new legend that's a 94, 95, whatever the case is, and they're only going for 215k, it's kind of crappy if you think about it. So if you buy a bundle, the whole point a lot of times is for those people to make a lot of coins. That's why they're spending real life money, because they can't make those coins just by playing the game. So if they weren't to make any coins and they're just going to be making a couple 100,000, it doesn't really make that much sense. As you can see, the 92s are going for 90,000. So the 90s were going for about 90,000 just a couple weeks ago. And you can see I made 120,000, 130,000 for 93s. That's really, really cheap, especially their quick sell value. Now training is very, very cheap, which I'm not 100% against. I get that it does make it a lot easier on people to build teams and everything like that. But it just is, a little interesting that EA sometimes isn't too interested in people making coins. They would rather people not be able to make coins. We see if these 90s are going for about 55k. These are actually a little bit more expensive than, the way that I will show you guys how to do. They did, like I said, crash the market. They're trying to crash the market. So you definitely check the prices yourself on this beforehand, just to make sure you can still make coins. But that being said, let's get into the coin making method. Like I said, I just want to start off with that huge market crash and kind of explain it and look at the prices. But more importantly, I want to show you guys this coin making method. So we're going to go ahead and start it off in the sets and just show you what it is, what I've kind of came across and things like that. So it is actually going to be in the zeros chill players. And I might have mentioned this before, to be honest, with the gingerbread men. I'm not 100% sure if I did or not. But basically, you're going to use the gingerbread men collectibles to go ahead and get Adrian Peterson. And then you will use that to go ahead and get higher overalls. You could also try to do it. There's a couple different ways to do it. You could also maybe try to get Amari Cooper, which would be a 92, because I believe you could put 92 into the Ghost of Madden 94. Or sorry, you actually need a 93, 94, so that probably wouldn't be the best then. So you're going to want to use AP then. But what you're going to want to do is build Gingerbread Man, put them into AP set, and then you use it for this 92 to 94 overall player. You'll need 3 Adrian Petersons to put in here. It could be any player, obviously, but Adrian Petersons are just probably going to be the easiest, just because of the fact, you can get them for the cheapest. So like I said, the reason they kind of dropped this is because people could make too many coins off of this method because there wasn't a lot of risk. But now, since prices are dropping, there is a lot more risk to this method. So you're going to put 2 80 to 82s, and I will go show you the prices of 80s in the auction house once I explain the method, and I'll go show you guys the prices. So 2 80 to 82s. Right now, I can't search it from here. That's the problem, is because I have 2 in my item binder, which I can only put Matt Ryan, so I'm not going to go ahead and do it. But you put 2 82s right there, or 80s, and that will get you a gingerbread man. So you can probably get 80s for about 6,500. I would try for 6,000. You could probably get them for 7 pretty easily, but you would save 2k per. If you get them for 6,000, you save 2k per gingerbread man. So it does make a big difference. But basically, you get 3 of those, and you go ahead and stick them in this Adrian Peterson. So you need, like I said, 3 gingerbread men, each gingerbread man at 14K a piece to create. You would need 3 of those per Adrian Peterson, which would be about 42,000 coins. And then you would times that by 3 because you would need 3 Adrian Petersons to put into this set. So that would be 126,000 coins to create a 92 to 94 overall player. And I'll show you guys these stats in the store. You could also do 93 overalls for out of positions. But the thing about those, and I'll go show you guys those sets real quick. The thing about those is you're for sure getting 93, so you might not make a lot of coins, but you also, you don't lose coins. So the Ghost and Madden, you would have to make 3 of them for this 93 overall. And then same thing right here for the out of position. You would put 3 up to get a 93 overall. So I'll show you the prices on all of these players right now. So when we head back to the store, I'm going to filter it by 80 to 81s first, just so we can show you guys the prices on those. And it obviously will change different times of the day. Honestly, the best way, in my opinion, is if you have a lot of 80, 81 sitting in your item binder, instead of powering them all the way up, do these sets for the gingerbread men. You'll save yourself a lot of coins. And if you create a couple Adrian Petersons for free, then you can make a ton of coins off of these sets. So right here, you put 80 to 81s. Like I said, they're going for about 70 or 7 just for the base. But if you filter it by position, you might get a little bit cheaper. It kind of depends on what positions and what's dropping. Like I said earlier, I've seen some 66s, 64s, but they're probably going to sell pretty fast. So if you're searching through, I'd probably give it like a once over, search through different positions, see if you can find someone that maybe will go for a little bit less, and then go ahead and buy that person up if you find it. And then if not, just buy them for 7, because either way you can still make coins off of it, like I said, but it is a little bit harder. For instance, if I was doing it, then you could buy the 67, save yourself 300 coins and things like that. But like I said, the reason you want to do this is because how I showed you guys those 90 to 91s, they go for about 50K. So it doesn't make sense to buy them just purely from the auction house for that Adrian Peterson instead of Adrian Peterson, because you save yourself about 8K at least to build that Adrian Peterson. So once you go ahead and do that and you do the sets, we're going to go ahead and go back here. We're going to have to switch the quality back to normal, and then we will go to the different programs and then show you guys the quality from there. So we'll start with the Zero Chill, which is the 92 to 94 overall players. Program Zero Chill, and then we will show you the quality of 92 to 94 overall players. So it's going to be 92 93s to start. So you have the chance of a Marcus Peters at about 125,000, and this obviously, like I said, can change at all types of the day, but that's just right now. Cameron Hayward about 134,000, Darius Leonard about 139,000. So those are the 92s. So if it costs you 126,000 to go ahead and build a set, then if you're selling these players, you're not going to make any profit. You're going to probably lose. If you go ahead and pull a Derwin James, Deshaun Jackson, you would definitely make profit, because you would be making, you would lose 20,000. Let's just say at 200,000, 180,000. You would make about 50 to 60,000. But they did, market crash it. People were able to make about 100,000 per one. So they can't completely just crash the market or, make it unbearable, because they can't show that they really don't want people to make coins, if that is what they're thinking. And then the 94s overall is just the Christian McCaffrey and Cam Jordan. And once again, these players go for a decent amount. You will make coins off of them, but only if you can't get the 95s. It has to be these 94s. So you have basically an even amount to get a 92 to 94. Obviously, the odds are different on each set, but that's pretty much how you would do it. And then I will show you guys the 93s for out of positions as well as those other players. So 93 out of position player. So you'd for sure get a 93, which is really good, which would be Mike Evans, which is only 145,000 though. And then Ricard is 165, JJ Watt 170, and then Quentin Nelson 175. So the thing is, you can possibly get a 93, or you will get a 93, I mean, but you won't make a lot of coins. If you lose 14,000, you're pretty much breaking even on Mike Evans. You play Ricard for 165, you're pretty much breaking even, or not breaking even, but you only make about 20,000. So a little bit less risk, but a little bit less reward as well. And then we could do it for the ghost players. I don't remember if it was present, past, or future in that set, but we will go ahead and just look at all of them. One of them will have a 93 in here. It might be the futures, which you can see from the futures, 93, 160, 175. So once again, you might make a little bit of coins, but you're not going to make a ton. And then let's go ahead and look at the past, and then we will go look at the set just to finish it off. So I'm guessing it's future, but we will go look at that set real quick just to show you guys. But that's pretty much the coin making method. Let me know down below if this helps you guys out. Like I said, they try to crash the market a little bit. So Ghost of Madden, is it future? So it is the future. So once again, you make a little bit of coins. Ideally, you would do this method just to make coins. 93's probably the safest, but you know, is it going to be the best? I don't know. It's the safest, I would say, but you know, who knows? If you want to make 20,000 coins, or if you kind of want to take a risk and maybe make 80,000 at a time, it's really up to you. But let me know down below if this does help you guys out. What do you guys think about the market crash and everything like that? Leave a like, subscribe, turn on that post notification bell, and as always, I will see you guys next time.